wiped away, but I got kind of carried away with the voices and the music. It's wonderful to be lost in who knows where, because you feel so much joy. How many felt joy during that chant? I have a visitor today. Say hello to the audience. It's really easy to feel joy when you listen to spiritual music and you're kind of empty to begin with, because the emptiness deepens. And the joy of that increases tremendously in my chest, my gut, my neck. It kind of erased me as a person. Many have asked, what's the point of meditation, chanting? Because both gradually destroy you. During chanting, there's no Chris, no Bernadette, no VJ, no Jay. And it's replaced by a vision of vast openness, like there's nothing shut off from you. Everything is open and available. And you don't want to do anything. Because you're at rest. With some joy still in you. The more you practice chanting and meditation, the emptier you become, which allows for increased volume of experiences in yourself. Not with every meditation session, but measured over time. The asshole you begins to disappear. And the divine you shows itself to you. And when you chant, you disappear more from who you are as a human to who you are as God. So, if you practice meditation every day, day after day, month after month, year after year, the joy increases. There's room for it in you. The other stuff has been given away that has crowded your psyche. And all that's left is joy. Now you may think, is that all there is? Feeling joy? Well, no. It's because everything else in your life has also been washed away. And you come to meet a different part of yourself, the empty part, which maybe you used to hate because it seems like a waste of time, nothing's being done. But it is being done, but on a different level than the intellect. It can, in time, open your heart. It can, in time, lead to long periods of bliss and rest. And when you can get to a place where you're feeling bliss every time you meditate, that's a life changer. But first, you're going to encounter the experience of emptiness, where you feel in your body hollowed out. And there's only darkness within. But now, your sense of presence has expanded till you feel the whole room as you. And when an airplane flies overhead, you become it too for a brief moment. It's really a spectacular experience when you feel it, because you'll be sitting there with your eyes closed, facing a wall or whatever. And suddenly you listen to the airplane and you become it. And you feel like you're racing over the horizon with the airplane while sitting, doing nothing. What these experiences do is loosen up the firm grasp that the ego has on you and your body. Find that your body can function without the help of the ego. And it's really for staying still and feeling bliss. You get hollowed out. You become more and more useless to others. As you disappear into your own self. And that self becomes purer, larger, more devotional, more loving, perpetually. Some meditators are in this kind of meditation most of the day, much of the night. That's all that they do, is kind of blend into yourself and feel the joy of the self. This is your true nature. Your true nature is joy, awareness, and almost nothing else. When you get to be like this, you really look forward to satsang and meditation, because it's not a chore anymore. It's a peak experience of joy and expansion, unlimited. You may ask, what good does that do me? It takes you to a different life. Life beyond the conventional, beyond the housebound, beyond all religions, all philosophies. It takes you to your true self, which you feel permeates your whole body, but it's centered in your stomach. Once you felt this joy and can repeat it, you really leave the world behind. because just the experience of living is now so attractive that you can't wait to do it again. All that there is joy. And a kind of bliss that comes and goes, but wraps itself around your mind, your ego, and your body. You feel joy within your body. And you're not nailed down to this body anymore. You can expand as far as it allows. And you can encompass all experiences with you. There's no need in you to do anything more than to just be in this stillness, in the silence, in the joy of being you now. You may ask, why am I not feeling this? Well, for one, you're probably new at it. And your meditation hasn't matured enough to be there all the time. But you'll feel it at first in bits and pieces. Sometimes listening to music on the internet or in person will bring on the experience of joy, happiness, happiness unsurpassed. Other times, other days, you just can't get there. It's one of those shit days when nothing works out. Those come, those go. But over time, the joy predominates. The emptiness is all present. And you can rest in it because there's nothing there to distract you. So you just sit, enjoy, nothing more. You may ask, what good is that? Well, one can say that I used to be morose and sullen, which I wasn't, but you could say it. And now I'm joy. That's what I feel most. It's joy inside my body and around. I'm pure emptiness. And this emptiness is in joy. And you begin to realize too that this alone, sharing this experience, is enough. The experience is cumulative. Maybe the first year, you never have a good meditation. But by the second year or third year, you're feeling that emptiness, that bliss a lot of the time. And when you hear some chanting music, spiritual music, you soar even higher. You let the music take you beyond the beyond. With these kinds of experiences, you begin to realize that the everyday life of most humans isn't worth living. It's very prosaic, maybe disturbed, maybe depressed, but always busy. You can't take a day off just to do nothing. Because you feel a pressure inside of yourself to do something, become useful. But that never happens to you. You'll feel more and more useless by the week because you've lost interest in that world of human interactions. You'll feel less mood to talk. And more to just listen to chants, which are even better than spiritual talks, because there's no words to follow. You're just exploring the farthest reaches of the joy and emptiness within, brought about by meditation and chanting. Then you'll realize too, you have this to share with the world, to bring some happiness into the world. To develop bhakti in you. As well as the ability to quickly enter into complete silence within yourself. An advanced meditator can readily enter a state of complete quietness, filled with joy. And the people around him hopefully can begin to feel the joy also. After a couple of years of meditating and growing downwards into that depths of you, you'll encounter so many different states and places to be. Once a person has experienced complete openness, complete silence, and joy, you'll never be the same again. You will rest easy in your own presence all the time, not just in satsang or in meditation, but a pervasive joy takes over. Even if you don't feel joy now, if you persist, you will. And you also have a method to bring back the feeling of joy if it escapes you, just by meditating on your own self. Turn your attention around. Focus on your body. At this point, you can forget about the effort you had to make to come to satsang or anything else. You'll be in a different world. A world where you're happy. And you can bring it about anytime. Just remembering what you did in order to get here. Meditation, music, emptiness. Then your life may change. Because you feel so much joy from our satsangs that you decide to visit other teachers to see if they have the same juice, the same experience. You'll find all flavors of that kind of experience depending on who you go to. Learn to meditate by practicing meditation as you normally do. And if you're not centered in your gut, you could begin to consciously let the center fall from your brain area into your chest and then your stomach, and let it rest there. Frankly, meditation becomes pure happiness. That's not something you can share with non-meditators. Or you can say the words, but you know that they can't really hear them. You feel gigantic. And you feel all kinds of movements in your body of the energies. Now, whoever played the chanting at the beginning of Satsang, could you play it again now while people are resting in themselves and see what the experience is like? Now, the state you feel now will deepen over time. Every time you do chanting after that, you will feel divine. You can leave anytime. Try to carry the silence with you as long as possible. Bye-bye.